So very first thing about Polypropylene Dao from Blades USA. Apparently, after reading some reviews, there was an issue with what was advertised and in the Amazon ad and what actually was coming to people. So there is a style that they advertise as Blades USA's Polypropylene Dao, and I don't know why they haven't changed it, because there's plenty of reviews that say that people were expecting something that they didn't get. So I can only assume that since this is what I ended up with, and it was recent, that if you do order it, this is the style you're going to end up with, as opposed to the advertised or pictured style on the ad that has a removable guard. This guard is not removable. It's on there. It's all one solid piece, which honestly I prefer, but that's just me. But just know that that has been an issue, and for whatever reason, they haven't changed it. So first impressions. I pull them out, and man, they are really long. Yeah, they're just long. So I tape measured these, and these are 36.5 inches, whereas my wooden dowel that I use for double saber practice are 32.5 inches. So the polyurethane, or the polypropylene, are 4 inches longer. That was my first impression. It didn't have too much wobble in it. I wasn't too worried about that like I was with the Jung. I really like the way the guard is done. It's solid. I didn't know if it was going to be hollow or not. If it is hollow, it's pretty thick, pretty solid, and it'll stop a cut well. It's nice, circular, simple shape. The hand guard fits my hand well. I have big hands, fairly big. The other type of polypropylene dowel, the main one, the one that kind of looks like a scimitar, I think you guys know the one I mean. It's got a much thicker handle, and this one's much more comfortable. So those are my first impressions. They've got a good weight to them, okay, not too floppy, really long, and they feel good in hand, okay. Point of balance. It's about right there, okay. So, first impression. So, solo practice felt fine. Wasn't anything. No flowering. Flowering all felt good. Feels good in hand. The point of balance is a little far out there, but if you're used to sword work anyway and you've got a fairly strong form, not going to be a problem. Little bit of bend, but again, like the Jian, and even to less degree, a little bit of encouragement and it goes right back. I mean, not much to say about that. I like it for solo practice. Okay, I just got done with some two-man drills with Damien. Came back from the park. It held up fine to those. Banging it together, letting it slide off the flat. These watershed type parries. It did fine with that. The long reach made some things easier, made some things harder. So that's something to take into account. Again, all I can really note is it feels good in hand. It's got a nice, it circles really nice. So it did well for two-person drills, in my opinion. So, got both Sabers here, both Dao, immediately after sparring with Keith there. And this isn't my first time sparring with him. I've been using him for a few months. A little bit of it. They hold up well. They hold up to sparring better than the Gian. They hold up to just about everything better than the Gian. On these, I'm pretty happy with, especially with their sparring performance. So we'll take a look at some more attributes and go from there. So my likes. It feels like a weapon. Okay, it's about 3 pounds, I'd say. Okay, and it's long, as noted, but it's distributed well across the length. And it's got a nice, where the point of balance is, creates a nice circular movement. And it really feels good to me personally. I like the guards a lot, okay? They're really stop cuts, they're solid, they're simple. I like that they're not removable. I've had to deal with that from JSA training swords on through these, all kinds of stuff, and I prefer them being solid like this. I like the way they're made. I like the blade profile. It's not that scimitar-like style that the other pretty popular polypropylene Dao has. This looks more like a Chinese blade. Yeah, the handle feels fairly good to me. It's wrapped with type of rope kind of style there. It's got holes for flags. I probably do need to put flags on them. I'm hesitant to do it yet because I don't have any proper ones. But yeah, I like them, and so trying to keep my bias for liking Dao in the first place out of it, I'm gonna rate these at I'm gonna give these 4 out of 5 stars. 4 out of 5. I really like them. Others might not. That's okay. This is totally opinion based. The one thing to really take away from this is they're long. They're really long, and please keep in mind if you do look at them to order them, for whatever reason, Blades USA hasn't changed that image graphic on the listing for the Polypropylene Dao. So this will be the style I'm almost 100% sure that you'll end up getting. So that's my review for the Blades USA Polypropylene Dao, and I hope that was helpful. And thank you very much. We'll see you next time.